So I think I joined, I don't recall whether I was employee number 19 or 20, but yeah, it was just one building, a few of us, and we literally went to everybody's birthdays and everybody's events. So it was a small, happy family then. Sure. I think the first thing is Interswitch was a very good foundation. So I would say from three areas. Number one is the technical experience from Interswitch was really very profound in my own development. The second is the resilience you learn when you work in a startup of not giving up. I mean, we've had to sit at a site or a customer location for 36 hours, I recall. Before, so Vincent, Babafemi, myself. So those are things that you can't go home because nobody can withdraw at an ATM. So that's kind of resilience that we built here or we learned here. We had a habit of continuous learning. First of all, everything was new, so there was a lot of figuring it out. And one thing about that is you would have to build a significant amount of curiosity, acknowledge what you don't know, and find ways to learn them, and then also have that resilience to really figure out some really complex problems. You didn't have a choice but to resolve the problem. And then the third is teamwork. We were literally a team in every sense of the word. One, because we had to share very limited resources. Like literally, you could be at a bank and call Mitchell or Charles to say, if you're driving past this way, pick me up. And then the third is just having the privilege of working with Mitchell, Akim, Charles, and learning from them and learning how they approach things, how they built the business from ground up, and wearing multiple hats within the organization. I would say that that's really helped shape my career. So started working in Interswitch, graduated computer science from Ogun State University. And during the NYSC, I joined Interswitch halfway through my NYSC. I joined as an implementation engineer, working on postilion systems, deploying postilion at banks and switching software at multiple banks in Nigeria. And then spent about 9.5 years in Interswitch wearing multiple hats and playing multiple roles, including third-party driving the third-party processing business, switching operations, implementation and support, and also product development, business development and sales. And from Interswitch, I joined Mastercard. So I think I joined, I don't recall whether I was employee number 19 or 20, but yeah, it was just one building, a few of us, and we literally went to everybody's birthdays and everybody's events. So it was a small, happy family then. It's a big, happy family now, so no difference. But essentially, Akim and Mitchell who recruited me, and then also my manager then, or my boss, Vincent, who was also like a mentor. So Vincent was probably one of the most resilient people I've ever met. Vincent Ogunode, and then also Babafemi Ogunbamila, who is also very smart and very creative, and a number of the folks that we worked together. We had stringent deadlines, and it was a race against time. I think also one of the most remarkable things then was, especially within Interswitch, was we had the room to be able to say, I made a mistake, and still hold ourselves accountable. So you can also easily say, I'm not sure, or I don't know this thing. Being able to stand up and say, we made a mistake and we're correcting it, and we're not necessarily going to punish someone that made a mistake, is something that, one of those things that stuck with me from Interswitch.